So Hush isn't going to be the villain in the Batman Part 2, but who is? James Gunn has just gunned down, yeah, the rumors that Hush was going to be the main villain in the Batman Part 2, which I'm actually really happy about because I actually think Hush would be quite a boring villain. Sorry, but I think there are villains out there, especially in Batman's Rogues Gallery, which is incredible, by the way, that would be much better suited to this version of Batman. So the guy I really like for this movie would be Dr. Hugo Strange. I think that would make so much sense, and this universe would be the kind of universe where someone like this, a mad scientist, would be in operation, would be a huge threat to Gotham, especially everything that happened after the Riddler in the first Batman movie. I think this guy would make a heck of a lot of sense for a second The Batman. Another villain I think would make a lot of sense, maybe not as the main villain, but kind of a side character, side villain, would be Killer Croc. I think given everything that's happened in Gotham, the fact that Gotham is flooded, has been flooded, someone like Killer Croc would make a heck of a lot of sense. And it would actually bring in a bit more of a mystical, kind of weird fantasy element into this second Batman film that I think the first film did lack a bit and is definitely in the Batman universe. I think we could explore that a lot more in a sequel, and I think Killer Croc would really work for that. Also, side note, I think Killer Croc could be an experiment of Hugo Strange that went wrong and escaped and ended up in the sewers at Gotham. That would make sense. But I do think there's one particular villain that makes a heck of a lot of sense for the Batman Part 2, and that's Mr. Freeze. I think, given, again, everything that happened in the first film, the way that ended, the fact that the whole of Gotham is flooded, and then someone like Mr. Freeze comes along and just freezes the whole thing, it would make a lot of sense. And I think aesthetically, it would look really cool. There have been a lot of posters where it's like a cold Gotham, and this could have something to do with Mr. Freeze. I also think Mr. Freeze would be a very interesting villain for Robert Pattinson's Batman to go up against, because he might actually understand a lot of what he's going through and empathize with Mr. Freeze. And you see this a lot in Batman comics, where Batman really struggles with Mr. Freeze because of what he's going through, because he does actually care for him, because fundamentally he's not really a villain, he's somebody that's in a lot of pain. And I think that would really work, and I think a writer of Matt Reeves' quality could really do something very interesting with this character, which is why I think it might actually be Mr. Freeze. But let me know in the comments who you think Robert Pattinson's Batman should go up against in the Batman Part 2.